when it comes to defending this country that has suffered for so long and nobody came to the help. I don't need permission from anybody.
The United States has strongly condemned the worsening violence in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, which they say is caused by actions of Rwanda and its support for the M23 armed group. The US calls on Rwanda to immediately withdraw all Rwanda Defense Force personnel from the DRC and remove its surface-to-air missile systems. In retaliation, Rwanda President Paul Kagame responded to the United States and Congo saying, "The defense of Rwanda's border is his first priority, and he needed no permission from anyone to defend her citizens."
You have seen I have not answered these insults that are coming from the south, from the west. Those ones don't kill. So I cannot go, that's not us. But they learn something with time. You may associate us with M23. You may blame us for everything, M23. What do you say about FDLR that is in Eastern Congo for the last 30 years, more or less? I thought even the forces, the UN forces that were put in Eastern Congo or in Congo were put there to actually address this problem and maybe other problems, but this one was the main one. But you've been there for decades. It has been so costly, but the problem is still there. Who is in charge of what? In this world, who now does what? Now there comes the Eastern Congo conflict as such. One, you try to do some research, do some inquiries, you do some intelligence. Rwanda did not in any way create this war that is happening in Eastern Congo. For me, I'm giving a fact. Go and investigate and prove me wrong. Rwanda never got involved in starting this fighting that has happened in Eastern Congo. But with time, there has been an effort to actually make it our war. That we are the ones who started it. Over time, this is what has happened. These people who propagate hate speech, what? In this world, what role are they playing, really? To produce hundreds of refugees, hundreds of thousands, here in Rwanda and in the neighboring countries. In Uganda, I think there are about 300 or 400,000. And to the world, this is normal. Yeah, that is how it happened here when people are being killed. Here in '94, some people are saying, no, this is, it's like, these are the savages of Africa killing each other. Some people are saying that. We are savages killing each other. So it doesn't need to be treated as urgent. So even having 100,000 refugees and others crossing, every day there are people crossing, by the way, from Eastern Congo to Rwanda. This is normal. If they have to talk about any people at all, it is maybe displaced. Displaced, yeah, they can talk about, meaning those who are still in Eastern Congo, but displaced, maybe there is sympathy for those, a little bit. Those who are being forced, by the way, forced to cross the border and come here as refugees, to create a situation that in the end will find justification and may be accepted that actually those people should live there. It's like these are Rwandans who have returned home. So let them stay there. So in the end, they create some fact that we should contend with and accept. Really? Well, if it wasn't for that we act reasonably, that we respect norms, international norms and laws and everything, and painfully accept this mess that is being created and hopefully waiting for some of those powerful people to address this matter. Maybe it would be right to actually create a situation where we push them back and those responsible should protect them. If you see the combination of hate speech and the displacement of these people, you come to understand what actually was behind it. Maybe somebody thought they were being smart, and they thought that was the way to end the M23 problem, which was there in 2012, because there is ethnic cleansing, pushing these Tutsis to Rwanda, to belong there because that's where they belong. And Kagame is a Tutsi, he's the president of Rwanda. Let them go and join their president. This is what is behind it. I asked specifically, I said, and that's that one responsible for Congo. I said, we are not going to address anything unless you come out clearly to tell us facts about this situation. I asked him, I said, are these people in M23 Congolese or not? And he said to me, and there were other leaders in the meeting, that absolutely, these are Congolese. Then he came out to say that he has in fact even openly talked about it, that he came out and said it. So he was confirming that these are Congolese. I said, fine. So how do they become our problem? How do they become Rwanda's problem? I also asked him, I said, do you know when these people, the group that started this fighting, do you know where they came from? In fact, before he answered, the president of the country where they came from is the one who said it. He said, no, actually they came from, this man refused to solve their problems, and they decided to cross the border and go back where they belong. So then I asked him again, I said, so how do you keep associating Rwanda with this problem? I even asked him, I said, why did you the other day bomb our territory? Because they had been sharing with artillery, heavy artillery across the border onto our territory in Kinigi. There are people here who know it. I said, why? What are you doing? What do you want? And he just said, no, but this, they should go back. I said, go back where? But when you see, then you would see you saw in the statements of different organizations and so, blaming Rwanda for M23 conflict in Eastern Congo. I cannot tell you the reasons exactly why that would be happening. When all this came to some point, and this war was raging, and this time it turned into where the government in Kinshasa wanted to demobilize the people. They thought they would now throw M23, push them into Rwanda. And this still remains, by the way, the aim. This is the goal. So I told our friends, these powerful friends of ours, I've even said it publicly, when it comes to defending this country that has suffered for so long and nobody came to help, I don't need permission from anybody. To do what we have to do to protect ourselves. I will say it in broad daylight. I have said it to those who matter in this problem. And that's what is going to happen. You go home, sleep, don't do anything. There will be nothing crossing these borders of this small country of ours. If anybody attempts, and I'm saying this, not only that, ikindi nuko, where we have been, 30 years ago, there is nothing worse that can happen to us. Also, that means if you ever put us in a situation where we have to think like it's going back to that time, then we have nothing to lose. We will fight like people have nothing to lose. And somebody will pay the price other than ourselves.
Now, that sums it up for this video. What do you guys think? Share thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Let's have a proper discussion about this without having me impose my opinions and ideas on this matter. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, so that the YouTube algorithm can know that this video was so much interesting and share it far wide to more avid viewers just like you. Subscribe and click the notification bell if this is your first time watching these videos, and so that you can be notified as soon as we make a new upload on videos just like this. My name is Louis. Until next time, peace out.